Whenever you're angry, don't make any statement. Whenever you're angry, don't take any action. Because any action taken under anger, you must regret it. Am I talking to somebody? Leading the people of Israel, and this caused them partially to miss the promised land. And I pray for you today. Men's pressure will never take the glory of God out of your life. Number two, write it down, very, very important. No act of kindness, no matter how small it is a waste. 2 Samuel chapter 9. Look at verse 7. No kind of kindness, no matter how small it is, that is a waste. Read for me. Verse 7.
7. So David said to him, do not fear. I will surely show you kindness for Jonathan your father's sake, and will restore to you the hand of Saul your grandfather, and you shall eat bread at my table continually.
Look at the kindness Jonathan is showing to the son. David is showing to the son of Jonathan, Mephibosheth, who was crippled. Let me tell you, in your lifetime, learn how to show kindness to people. Because there are some blessings you will not reap, but your children will reap it. Your life here on earth can close doors for your future children, can also open doors for them. Are you aware? Are you aware there are things you will do? Your children will pay back for it, either negative or positive. That's life. The Bible told us when David was doing this thing to Jonathan, son, grandson, the father was not alive. But David remembered the little kindness the father showed him. And he said, I will restore, and your God favor you. In the name of Jesus. Number 3. You may be seated. And let's look at number 3. Life is like a riding bicycle. To keep balance, you must keep moving. In life, look at Psalm 121. And above. Life is like a bicycle. Life will mount pressure on you, but don't stop moving. Any day you stop moving in life, that is the day you will die. Am I talking to somebody? Simon said, I looked unto the hill, where cometh my help? Meaning that anybody that is in the world, trouble will come when you will seek help from God. Trouble will come when you will seek help from God. Everybody has its own pace of life on how to drive and how to move. Somebody has its own pace of life on how to drive and how to move. Somebody running faster, don't worry, you will meet the person. Somebody running slow, you still meet the person. That somebody overtook you in life doesn't mean that that is the end of life. Have patience, you will get there. Am I talking to somebody? Somebody says, I looked unto the hill, where cometh my help? My help cometh from above. My helper, oh, my helper. Basi, onyinyaka mo, onyinyaka mo, for you. Life is like a bicycle. Don't stop because challenges of life is there. Don't allow human pressure to cause you to quit out of life. Some people say, let me die because of this problem. Some people say, let me go and drink and forget this problem. When you wake up, the problem will meet you. Some people say, let me do this and forget sorrow. Let me tell you, hence you are alive, you must face challenges and problems. It can never finish. Did you hear what I said? The only time problem will finish is when you die. But hence your breathing, problem cannot finish. Let's look at this analysis. When you are growing up, you have 100,000. You say, oh, if I have 100,000, from example, I am okay. When you have problem 100,000, the problem 100,000 will come to you. You will say, let me have 1 million. The bigger you go, the bigger the challenges. But when you don't have 1 million, you were limited with the challenges of 50,000, 100, isn't it? When you have a house, you desire to have 2. You desire to have 3. When you have a car, you desire to have 1, 2. Am I talking to somebody? That's why I tell people that out of life, any day you die, people will forget you after 2 days. Let me tell you, no matter how good you feel you are, first of all, they will refer you with the word wars. Anybody saying anything about you will say wars. Are you aware? You are no more in existence. After 1 week, people will forget you. Even that your wife or husband that you say he loves you so much. How can I live without her? How can I live without him? She will not agree to be buried in the same grave with you. Are you aware? Even a man, even as that man is there receiving visitors, one small girl will be coming and telling him, it's well, it's well. When you go away, you die for nothing. When you go away, you die for nothing. Don't die for anything. Even the children you think that without them, that without you, that they cannot exist. Any day you depart, they may be best children in the world. Am I talking to somebody? Don't allow anything to take away your joy. Don't allow anything to take away your life. Your life is so precious. Do what you can do at your level. Never you compete with anybody in this life. Because the day you were born was not the day that person was born. Both of you don't have the same destiny. Both of you don't have the same destination. Am I talking to somebody? Studio number what? Bring it up. Number 4. And write it down also. From the errors of others, a wise man corrects himself. In life, you have seen those that pressure him. From where we read, Moses received the pressure. He was unable to absorb it. And that nearly deprived him of the kingdom. Let me tell you, learn from other people's mistakes. Don't allow people to learn from your own mistake. Am I talking to somebody? Wise man corrects himself from the errors of others. When you see what happened to another, don't allow it to happen to you. Do you know the Bible told us that it's better to go where they're mourning than where they're celebrating? Are you aware? Do you know why the Bible said it? Not the mark mourning than let's celebrate. In burial, you learn a lot of things. Am I talking to somebody? The man they are burying or the woman they are burying couldn't eat okwa when he or she was alive. Because breadfruit is very expensive. Oh, yeah. People don't afford it easily. As in all winning the big man, mama. But the day the man or the person will die, you will see them cooking all sorts of food that he or she couldn't eat when he or she was alive. And there are some drink he was reserving money. I am training children. I am doing this. But the day the person died, everything, even though sin he is cherished so much. That's why it is better for you to go to a burial so that you learn. Are you aware that I always conduct burial service? Church ever na pastor preach a little too much. Make a church ever na pastor preach a little too much. Make a konya anal. That's how they refer you. That's why you should use him also or it's your waking. That's a wise man. Whenever you go to a burial, when they're doing burial service, you see, are you aware that when you die, when somebody died, not you, people can create platform, raise millions of naira for that person burial? Are you aware? But when you are sick and when you are alive and when you couldn't pay house rent, nobody will create platform to raise for house rent for you. Are you aware? Is it not an irony of life? Is it not an irony of life? When they cannot create platform to help you, to take you out of pain, immediately you die. Friends will raise platform and begin to raise money for the person burial. My prayer for you, people will not come to bury you in pain. You shall be allowed to eat the fruit of your labor. Nobody will raise any platform for your burial. They will raise it for themselves, sir. You will enjoy your life in the name of Jesus. Number what? Number 5. Bring it up. Write it down. If you love a follower, you don't pick up. No. Number 5. If you love a flower, you don't pick it up. Because if you do, it will die. It will die. Love is not possession. It's what? All about appreciation. Psalm chapter 138, verse 2. If you love a flower, you don't just pick it up. I will worship towards the holy temple and praise the name of the Lord. Kindness and for the truth. For thou hast magnified the word above all what? Name. Anybody that love a flower, you don't just pick that flower up. But what will it do? Because when you pick it, the flower will die. Love is not possession. It's all about appreciation. In life, appreciate people. Make out time to show appreciation. Don't allow family pressure, husband and wife, to stop you appreciating your wife or your husband. Don't allow children's school fees to stop you showing appreciation to your wife or your husband. That your wife gift, so that your husband gift. Appreciation. Don't allow family pressure. I used to give my wife money. And my own is that I always give. Last week, was it the brother I gave? Or 2 weeks ago, I gave the brother the money. He said, who I say for your mother? She run and say, Mommy, Daddy say you should take. Sometimes I give to my male children to give to their mother. Sometimes I will ask them, ask your mother to bring her. I have her account number. But I will tell the children, tell your mother to bring her account number. I want to transfer money to them. I am teaching them how to appreciate their husband and how to appreciate their wife. Am I talking to somebody? There's nothing stopping you doing it secret. But you cannot pick up a wife or a husband as a flower without showing appreciation, without maintenance. the person will die. Family pressure. Solve China problem in a family. The more you solve, the more others that come in our way. The more you build, the more you want to build. Even if all run our family problem, relations are gonna be. Even if a relation, your car can break down anytime. If you have children, your son or your daughter can develop sickness. Children's sickness doesn't give sign. You wake up one morning, the child is sick. When I was giving birth to children, that's one doctor, Nwolisa. Nwolisa is a pediatric doctor, he's a consultant. I used to visit his place very early in the morning, 6 o'clock. We are there. All the home there sign. You can't say you don't have money. Even if you don't have, you must go and borrow. Because you must attend to that child. So men and brethren, let's not be looking at what we have. And it stops us from showing appreciation to our husbands and to our wife. There's nothing wrong on you calling your don't need cockroach in your cupboard. When we are in secondary school, when we write love letter, don't need cockroach. No cockroach out there. You write it. Don't need sugar pile, whatever. Then also call your husband the name. After waiting people sometimes, they call sweet names. But when they go to their home, they begin to call the man Mpa Emeka, Mpa Jude. No pet name again. When your husband comes back and do something good, appreciate the man. Because it's not easy to be a man, honestly speaking. It's not easy. I also know there are women who unfortunately fell into the hand of wrong men. But the truth of the matter is this. If you are living with your husband, appreciate. You are living with your wife, appreciate. Then, if you are not living with your husband, you are living with your children, let those children be your husband. Am I talking to somebody? Appreciate them. Are you aware it's good to appreciate your children? It's not bad to appreciate your children. Don't be a father or mother that always beat and beat and beat. You don't appreciate. Buy things for them. Surprise them. Is it wrong to surprise your children with something good? The challenge we have in this part of the world is that we don't have that kind of mindset. Me, I do buy, whenever I'm buying things for my children, I don't tell them. The other day I came back and carry shoes and call all of them, come and put your leg and check your size. All of them took. Now what size? Saturday, I took them to the place I bought and said, check your size and take. They took and they left. The other day I called them and said, go and take all the clothes you want. Both jean, trouser, whatever. Take it. They do. School name pelakwe mama. Ime release umaka. Every family, list. It's easy for them to write that list. Whether you have money or not, they will not ask you whether you have money, but they will tell you this is what we need. That's why I pray for every family person. May God provide for you so that you never be a disgrace to your children. Am I talking to somebody? Let's summarize with the last point because of time. Whenever you talk too much, are you aware that when you talk too much, you leak all your secrets? There is no best friend that can keep secret for you. Immediately that thing left to your mouth, it become public. Because your best friend has a best friend. Both of you may not be best friends forever. The day you people will quarrel. You may not be best friends forever. The day you people will quarrel, he or she will leak the secrets. Silence can never betray. Anybody can betray you. Even your husband and your wife, are you aware that they can betray you? I listened to a song. I don't know how true it is. So most times, some of these songs taught us some things. Robbers came into a house to rob. They lied the husband and wife down. After robbery, they gave the man a gun to shoot the wife. Man looked at the wife and said, no, I will not shoot. They gave the woman a gun. Shoot this man or we shoot you and we kill you. Woman put her hands in a trigger. Maybe she must have recalled how one man is more beautiful or handsome than the husband. Maybe she must have been thinking, this man I want to give way for me. This is the opportunity. She put her hands in a trigger and there was no bullets. The robbers told the man, I've seen the woman. And they left. The next was a story. Are you saying it? Maybe he trusted the wife so much that the wife